Hey besties, at the end of today's video, you would know a lot about how to transport outside Lincoln that would not cost you so much. So although I'm concentrating on Lincoln, this video would actually apply to you if you are anywhere in the UK. So if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Ada and I'm also known as the Legal Pepe. This is an amazing community for social work, relocation, and lifestyle content. So stay subscribed.
If you are coming to the UK, an app you should have that would aid your transportation is Trainline. I did not have it downloaded previously on this phone because I use my other phone for all my expenses. So this is Trainline, the #1 app for transportation in the UK or in England. Right now, this is what it looks like. As you can see, I have looked for lots of things via this app. Before I tell you anything about transportation and how much it would cost to move around Lincoln, let's look at this thing called rail card. Now, what is a rail card?
A rail card is basically like a card that helps you minimize your fare. So when you have a rail card, you would be able to pay lesser than you would normally pay for every transport. And there are various kinds of rail cards. There is a student rail card, there is rail card that you get by reason of your age, rail card that you get by reason of being a family, that is having children. Basically, there are various kinds of rail cards. So as an international student, you can get a student rail card by going to your student office and they'll give you a rail card. But for me, I did not even get my student rail card because I got my rail card by reason of my age. So as I said earlier, there are various rail cards. There is the one for 16 to 25 years, the one for 25 to 30 years, the one for even when you're 60 years and above. So you just use any of them, or you can use your student rail card. When I came in, I didn't even know much about student rail card. I just used the one that was peculiar to my age. And with that, I get a reduction when I want to go somewhere by train.
You won't believe that if not for this video, I would have forgotten that my rail card is expiring this month. Oh my god. So this is what a rail card looks like. This is like my electronic rail card. This is what a physical rail card looks like. And I paid £30 for mine. So basically, as I said, there are various kinds of rail cards. So you can go online and look for your rail card. Every age is provided for and you can get yours. For me, I end up getting 1/3 of my fare discounted because of my rail card. I don't know if there is a difference between using these rail cards or the student rail card. And if there is a difference, I've not been told, so I'm still using this. And one benefit of a digital rail card is that it's in your phone. If you want a physical rail card, you always have to have it with you at all times. Because if a ticketing officer is checking if you've paid for the fare, your rail card is a proof that you are entitled to a subsidized fare. That's why for me, I just prefer the digital rail card. So just go along, check the rail card, you pick the rail card you want, and that's just it. You pay £30 or however amount you're supposed to pay, and that's just it. Now once you pay that, it's valid for 1 year and you get subsidized rate. Now when you're booking for your ticket, there is difference between single return and open return. For single, you are booking for a particular date and a particular time to your destination. For return, you are booking for a particular date and a particular time to go and come back. What differentiates this from the open return is that open return is more flexible. So for open return, you don't have to stick with a particular time or date. The most important thing is for an open return ticket, within 30 days, you have to use the ticket. So of course, if you want more flexibility, you can go for an open return ticket, which may cost more than an ordinary ticket. So that's just the basics to know. So let's go to booking for our train. Basically, there is no fixed price because it is determined by the time you actually check. But right now you can see that to Newark there is the one for £3.3, and this is return. There is £7, there is £8. This is to tell you that it depends on a lot of factors. Let's check out Nottingham. With these few points of mine, I hope you've been able to see that having the Trainline app will do you a lot of good as an international student. In fact, as anybody in England, because you need to transport out of your location to another location. So just bear in mind that the cost may change. There are some times that it may be more expensive or least expensive. It just depends.
This video would not be complete without including the fact that some people actually go by train without paying any single money, and what they do, I consider it stealing. But of course, a lot of people would have different words to call it, because of course you are not directly stealing from someone, but I feel it's like you're stealing from the government or something like that. And yes, some people can get away with it, but when you are caught, you get to pay something like, I think, about £100 as penalty. So it's just like penny wise, pound foolish, because the money you do not want to pay, you would have to pay it extra, and again, you just might be embarrassed. So please please ensure that if you need to travel, you actually have the money to pay for a ticket. And one thing I want to say is some of these things actually show scarcity mindset or mentality. When you feel money would never come back, when you feel the £12 you pay for transport is too much for you to pay, then you have to cheat the system. That's not my cup of tea. There is always abundance, and I want all my besties to have that same mindset. Pay for your ticket. Stop trying to cheat the system. It's not cool at all. The bus system is quite similar, but for that, I don't make use of any app, but there is a bus app that you can make use of.
So you can download the Stagecoach app. I don't know how effective it is because I have never used it. Neither would I start using it today. So there is no point downloading it for me. But what I do if I need to take a bus is I go to my maps and I put in the location of wherever I want to go to. So let's put in Lincoln County Hospital. Now after putting it, you can see 26 minutes by bus. So I'll click on it and see various available buses and times. So I'll click on go, and the next thing I will see where I'm supposed to go. So they're telling me to walk to the central bus station and board the bus, and that is just it. It just depends on various places. There are some places that I would not need to go to the bus station. Maybe I'll need to, like this place now, I need to walk to a particular stop, and that's just it. There's something I forgot to mention when I was talking about bus in the previous video, and one of my besties reminded me. I forgot to mention that the day rider is not applicable to every single bus, no, because there are some routes that it just does not apply to, and in that case you just have to pay the normal fare. But for most routes, the day rider is actually applicable for buses.
Besties, that's it about this video, and I hope I've been able to give you all the information that you need. If I did not cover anything or you have a question, don't forget to ask in the comment section. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you are definitely going to benefit from the video I made about transportation in Lincoln. So in that video, I talked a lot about how to navigate transportation, even if you're not in Lincoln, but you're a new student or a new person in the UK. So do well to watch that after watching this video. Thank you so much, my besties. Please support me by subscribing, dropping your comments, liking, and sharing to anybody that needs this content. And I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye guys.